Hello folks, just a quick video. It's going to be my first prequels video actually. Not that I don't like the prequels at all, I do love the prequels, I love it all, Star Wars, I do indeed. But this is the first video I'm going to do with regards speculating what they're going to release in the vintage collection of 2018 next year, what they need to release. And I'm just getting around to this one now. I'll cut to the chase. It's Count Dooku. I'm going to dedicate this video to the Forces with Jesse because I know that you talked about this as well. Just give me 1 minute please. I thought I'd just show you very quickly one card back from the Attack of the Clones line of the vintage collection. They were great. I've got them all, I think. And well, this was Jango Fett. Was he a key character of the movie? Yes. Did they make a figure for him in the vintage collection? Yes. So why didn't they release one for Dooku? I don't know. But it doesn't really matter. Hopefully it won't matter, because if they're going to bring back the vintage collection, which they are next year, you'd hope that they would put Dooku on there, because he's a Sith Lord, isn't he? You know, Sith Lords sell, you know, they're popular characters. Like this fella here, excuse me. I'm going off track here now. Like him, people love that character. They love him. They want to buy Sith Lords like Revan, like them all. They're popular. Right, let's have a quick recap of what we've had for Dooku in the past in terms of figures. Again, just a quick breeze through. Be very quick. Oh Jesus, look at this. The cape's come off. 2002. Not that great really, this figure. Let's move on. I also bought this one back in the day. I actually prefer this one. I bought this one in recent years. This one I bought back in 2002. Look at the state of that. Sorry, I like the fact that I have all my loose figures in packets at the minute. I need to get them on display sometime in the future when I have the space. But this was like Darth Tyranus. I have him posed like that, just almost like he's mid-motion, spinning his lightsaber around just before he swipes at Anakin or something. So there you go. That was also a solid cape. Not much articulation. Now let's move on to something a bit more interesting. Look at this one now. This was a good figure. This was like in 2000. I say it's like in 2005. It was in 2005. We're getting into the realm now of more articulated figures when this guy came out. You can pose him pretty much any way you want, really. Very nice, soft goods cape, good facial sculpt, and a great figure. But it gets better than that. I used to think that was like the definitive Dooku figure until I got hold of this one, which I really do like this. Another mention now, Darth Phoenix 619. He reviewed this figure, and I also bought it from the Blu-ray commemorative tin. I think he might have been released in pack, sorry, not tin. He might have been released elsewhere as well. There is another figure of Dooku as well, which I don't own, which is like this one, probably identical, but with a different facial sculpt. This one, as Darth Phoenix pointed out as well, is quite accurate because it's got two tones of grey at the back, which is quite like Christopher Lee, really. I don't know, man. They could probably improve him again and do a better Dooku, but I thought this was pretty decent. The other one had a bit more of an aggressive face, the one that I don't own. And this one here is really good, from 2005. Oh, I've lost it now. Oh, here he is. Looks very Christopher Lee. So if they were to release one in 2015, you know, they could go for a completely new sculpt or just repack something. To be honest with you, they could just repack this. But what we need is him on a vintage card. And I also would like to discuss now what image would they use of Dooku. Just imagine him on a vintage card. It would be great, wouldn't it? And I thought, you know, I don't know why, when I think of Attack of the Clones or Dooku, or I always think of him when he's in that Dark Hall versus Obi-Wan and Anakin, and also then later on Yoda, when he first sort of pulls out the lightsaber. This contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force, but by our skills with a lightsaber. Did you like that impression? Was it rubbish? Hit the unlike button if you didn't like it. Anyway, there you go, Count Dooku. Vintage 2018. Give us Count Dooku. Only one Kenobi. Only one.